AWS Glue is a managed extract, transform, and load (ETL) service that makes it easy to move data between data stores. AWS Glue can help you prepare and load your data for analytics, machine learning, and data warehousing. AWS Glue provides a serverless, scalable, and cost-effective ETL solution for processing large volumes of data. AWS Glue is a fully managed ETL service that enables you to move data between data stores. AWS Glue makes it easy to extract data from various sources, transform it, and load it into your target data store. AWS Glue can be used to perform ETL on data stored in various data sources like Amazon S3, Amazon RDS, Amazon DynamoDB, and JDBC databases. AWS Glue is built on top of Apache Spark, which is a distributed data processing engine. AWS Glue provides a fully managed Apache Spark environment, so you don't have to worry about the infrastructure and the complexity of setting up and managing a Spark cluster. AWS Glue takes care of the underlying infrastructure, so you can focus on your data processing needs. AWS Glue provides a number of features that make it easy to perform ETL on your data. Data Catalog. AWS Glue provides a centralized metadata repository that contains information about your data sources, tables, and schemas. The Data Catalog makes it easy to discover and understand your data. Job Authoring. AWS Glue provides a visual editor that makes it easy to create and edit ETL jobs. You can use the visual editor to create jobs without writing any code. Serverless Execution. AWS Glue is a serverless service, which means you don't have to worry about scaling, provisioning, or managing servers. AWS Glue automatically scales to handle your data processing needs. Flexible Input-Output Formats. AWS Glue supports various input-output formats like CSV, JSON, Parquet, ORC, and Avro. Job Scheduling. AWS Glue provides a scheduling mechanism that allows you to run jobs on a predefined schedule. Integration with other AWS services. AWS Glue integrates with other AWS services like Amazon S3, Amazon RDS, Amazon DynamoDB, AWS Lambda, and Amazon Redshift. Cost-effective. AWS Glue is a cost-effective ETL solution. You pay only for the resources you use and there are no upfront costs or minimum fees. When configuring a Glue job, you need to specify the following. Data source. You need to specify the data source for your job. You can select from various data stores like Amazon S3, Amazon RDS, Amazon DynamoDB, and JDBC databases. Target data store. You need to specify the target data store for your job. You can select from various data stores like Amazon S3, Amazon RDS, Amazon DynamoDB, and JDBC databases. Input data format. You need to specify the input data format for your job. AWS Glue supports various input data formats like CSV, JSON, Parquet, ORC, and Avro. Output data format. You need to specify the output data format for your job. AWS Glue supports various output data formats like CSV, JSON, Parquet, ORC, and Avro. ETL code. You need to write the ETL code for your job. You can write the ETL code using Python, Scala, or SQL. AWS Glue provides a visual editor that makes it easy to write ETL code without writing any code. Job settings. You need to configure the job settings like the number of workers, the maximum timeout, and the security settings. The job settings can be configured using the AWS Glue console or the AWS Glue API. Working with data in Glue. AWS Glue provides various features for working with data like Data Catalog. AWS Glue provides a centralized metadata repository that contains information about your data sources, tables, and schemas. The Data Catalog makes it easy to discover and understand your data. Data Mapping. AWS Glue provides a data mapping feature that allows you to map data from one schema to another schema. You can use the data mapping feature to transform your data to the desired format. Data Conversion. AWS Glue provides various data conversion functions that allow you to convert data between different formats like CSV, JSON, Parquet, ORC, and Avro. Data filtering. AWS Glue provides data filtering functions that allow you to filter data based on various conditions. Data aggregation. AWS Glue provides data aggregation functions that allow you to aggregate data based on various criteria. Data sorting. AWS Glue provides data sorting functions that allow you to sort data based on various criteria. Data partitioning. AWS Glue provides data partitioning functions that allow you to partition your data based on various criteria. Scheduling Glue jobs. AWS Glue provides a scheduling mechanism that allows you to run jobs on a predefined schedule. You can schedule your Glue job to run on a specific date and time or on a recurring basis like daily, weekly, or monthly. AWS Glue provides various tools for monitoring your Glue jobs. You can monitor your Glue jobs using the AWS Glue console or the AWS Glue API. The monitoring tools provided by AWS Glue include job runs. AWS Glue provides a list of job runs with detailed information like the start time, end time, and the status of the job. Job metrics. AWS Glue provides various job metrics like the number of processed records, the number of errors, and the processing time. CloudWatch logs. AWS Glue logs all the job events and errors to Amazon CloudWatch. You can use CloudWatch logs to monitor your Glue job and troubleshoot issues. Notifications. AWS Glue provides various notification options like Amazon SNS and email notifications. You can configure notifications to receive alerts when your Glue job fails or completes. Troubleshooting Glue jobs. AWS Glue provides various troubleshooting tools for identifying and resolving issues with your Glue jobs. Some of the common issues you may encounter with your Glue job are data format issues. If the input or output data format is incorrect, your Glue job may fail. You can use the data mapping and data conversion features of AWS Glue to resolve data format issues. Job code issues. If there are issues with your ETL code, your Glue job may fail. You can use the AWS Glue console or the AWS Glue API to debug and resolve job code issues. Resource issues. If your Glue job runs out of resources like memory or disk space, it may fail. You can monitor the job metrics and adjust the job settings to resolve resource issues. Data source issues. If there are issues with your data source like connectivity issues or data access issues, your Glue job may fail. You can use the AWS Glue console or the AWS Glue API to troubleshoot data source issues. Using Glue with other AWS services. AWS Glue integrates with various AWS services like Amazon S3, Amazon RDS, Amazon DynamoDB, AWS Lambda, and Amazon Redshift. Some of the ways you can use AWS Glue with other AWS services are Amazon S3. You can use AWS Glue to extract data from Amazon S3, transform it, and load it into your target data store. Amazon RDS. You can use AWS Glue to extract data from Amazon RDS, transform it, and load it into your target data store. Amazon DynamoDB. You can use AWS Glue to extract data from Amazon DynamoDB, transform it, and load it into your target data store. AWS Lambda. You can use AWS Glue with AWS Lambda to create serverless ETL workflows. Amazon Redshift. You can use AWS Glue to extract data from Amazon Redshift, transform it, and load it into your target data store. Best practices for using AWS Glue. Here are some best practices for using AWS Glue. Use a data catalog. Use the AWS Glue data catalog to manage your metadata. The data catalog makes it easy to discover and understand your data. Use a visual editor. Use the visual editor provided by AWS Glue to create and edit ETL jobs. The visual editor makes it easy to create jobs without writing any code. Use a serverless environment. Use the serverless environment provided by AWS Glue to scale and manage your ETL jobs. The serverless environment eliminates the need to manage servers. Monitor your jobs. Monitor your Glue jobs using the AWS Glue console or the AWS Glue API. Monitor the job metrics and adjust the job settings as needed. Use data compression. Use data compression techniques like gzip or snappy to reduce the size of your data and improve processing performance. Use data partitioning. Use data partitioning to improve query performance and reduce the amount of data processed. Use the right instance types. Use the right instance types for your Glue job to improve processing performance and reduce costs.